Welcome back, humble traders. Today I'll be doing a technical breakdown on Hang Seng Index, ticker symbol HSI. Before I begin, remember take a second to give the video a like and subscribe as it will really help out the channel. Do note that do not provide any buy or sell calls, but focus on the potential trades set up by the market makers. Without further ado, let's take a look at the Hang Seng Index. So the Hang Seng Index is just closed and is down around almost around 800 points. That's around negative 3.7%. So you can see that this particular rate baseline here at around 20,000 did not hold. And thereafter, we managed to close this gap for the Hang Seng Index just above 20,000. However, we finished this day with a very bearish looking red candle. So that is not a very good sign. Finishing at the day low, it means that the sellers still have a lot to sell. So you can see that currently this support is at this 20,000 as a psychological support. However, 19.8K also serves as a very good support because it's just below these psychological levels where majority or at least most of the retail investors will put their stop losses here. So let's take a look at why this 19.8K is essentially the last support for Hang Seng Index. Because if we were to break down further, then high chance the Hang Seng Index will go back to test this 18.2K because I do not see any support levels here other than the 19.K psychological support level. But if we were to break down this 19.K, then very likely we will test back this 18.2 thousand. So let's take a look at why it's very important that this 19.8K were to hold. So if you look sometime in 2020, you can see that what we want to see is that after a particular index or stock have corrected down, we want to see this kind of formation where you have this higher lows and also higher highs. So higher highs, higher lows. So this is a good sign for the index. So what we do not want to see is this particular level here breaking down. So this particular level is actually currently the 19.8K that the Hang Seng Index is trying to hold. So if we zoom in closely, you can see that this is the very typical wave pattern. We move the first wave up here, all the way to around the first wave up. After it's bottom, this is the first wave up. Second wave, you can see that we peak here. So currently, now if we were to do the same for the Hang Seng Index, we actually bottom at 18.2K, went up to around 22.5K. So this is the first wave up, and then this is the second wave up. So we may be looking at around 24K. However, because of the weak market sentiments, I do not expect this particular index to actually hold strong unless you can see that the US sentiments will improve tonight. If not tomorrow, this 19.8K may just be broken quite easily. And if we were to break down this 19.8K, then we would go back to this 18.2K because we do not establish this higher low, which is a higher low from this. So it's not a good sign. And it seems like everything will be resetted at this 18.2K. Definitely after this 18.2K, there are in fact not a lot of supports coming in from the Hang Seng Index. So it is still pretty far away, and I wouldn't project too far a distance. You can see that this particular level here, 18.2K, these levels are all being supported. And in the event that we were to break down, then we may be looking at this very low levels at around 16K here for the Hang Seng Index, which is still very far away. So I would really want to not project too far, and I want to see what happens at this 18.2K once again. So for the upcoming sessions, 19.8K is a very crucial support that we have to hold. If we do not hold and the market sentiments for US tonight were to weaken further, then I'm afraid this 19.8K and this Hang Seng Index is gone, and we will go back to this 18.2K to retest the lows once again. So if there's any changes, I'll give you guys an update. Thanks for stopping by, and don't forget to subscribe as you keep the uptrend channel intact. Leave a comment below if you have any other stock tier requests. Till we meet again, appreciate the manipulation.